Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Arkie Outdoors. I haven't ridden my bike in months. I decided to try to do an urban ride today. I don't recommend riding on the streets, but in order to go to the trails, I was going to have to unload my truck and do a bunch of other stuff to it, tools, get the bike rack out of the building, and attach it to the truck. I already had to air up tires and a whole bunch of other stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna try to do a few miles today just to get the juices flowing again in my legs and some fresh air. It's a beautiful day. It was only 68 this morning for June. That's crazy. So we decided to do something productive on my day off. Ride. A lot of rolling hills through here. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Got to ride defensively out here on the street. My legs are burning already. I am on my e-bike. Don't criticize me too bad. But still got to work. It doesn't do it all for you. It's a pedal assist. It only works as hard as you work. So I like to pedal hard. Yes, I did a rolling stop, but in the state of Arkansas, that is perfectly legal. If you slow down, look both ways, and proceed with caution, you can do a rolling stop on a bicycle. Not a motorcycle, not a car, but a bicycle. All right, coming up on the hill. I'm going to be using my brakes on this one because I do not want to crash going this fast. This corner's not bad, it's the one at the bottom. Whew, that's smoking. Well, I'm going to turn in front and go in front of Walmart. Try to stay off the road as much as I can. There appears as heavy traffic. Big plus size tires really hum. I thought that was a friend of mine, but it was not. Well, I've ended up over here across the street from Chick-fil-A. I reckon that's a pretty good place to get some breakfast. I'm not really too bad hungry, but I know I'm gonna be pedaling a good ways, so probably a good idea to grab something. Well, this wasn't the lake I was talking about riding to, but this is one of our local lakes. It's absolutely beautiful here. They've recently put a walking trail around it, and you can walk all the way around it now. They've also added a kayak and canoe entry over here where you can, or access, so you can get into the lake with your kayak and canoe. They've opened that up now, where before it was not open to kayaks or canoes, just bank fishing only. This is Lake Luema. It does get heavily fished. I don't know what's in it, if there is much anymore, but I know they do fishing derbies here every year, and they'll do a whole lot of, they'll stock catfish in it once a year for the fishing derbies. Oh, go hit it yourself. Alright guys, what's your thought? Should I go through the drive-thru on a mountain bike, or should I go in and sit down and eat? I think I'll go in and sit down and eat. Legs got a pretty good burn coming up some of those hills. Even though it's an e-bike, you still gotta work at it. I started to ride my pink bike, the Enduro, but I wasn't sure how far I was going to go, and I haven't ridden in a long time, and so I decided it might be best to not take that bike. So, but some new trails up north I haven't ridden yet. I'm probably going to be maybe riding soon. So anyway, I'm gonna run in here and grab some breakfast, and then I'm gonna get back out and do some more. So. Down in. I want to do your number 4 chicken breakfast burrito as a meal.
Okay. Would you like your beverage?
Let's do Coke Zero, no ice.
Zero, no ice. It is.
That'll be it.
Perfect.
Awesome.
There we go.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Alright, had myself a nice breakfast. I've only got 3 bars left on battery. I think I better not go too much further. I'm afraid that I will run out of battery, and this is quite a hard bike to pedal without pedal assist on it, so I think I'm gonna head back towards home. I'm doing something I'm not really supposed to be doing right here. I feel like it might be a little safer. Yeah, I'm swerving in and out some parking lots. I'm just trying to get a little bit of mileage, considering I'm not going to go as far as I thought I was going to today. I think the best path is going to be to go back a few blocks down and go back over past my son's house to get back home, but I'm gonna stay in this parking lot as long as I can. Here's a nice neighborhood I can ride in. Maybe I can get a few laps there. It's not so far from home. If I do run out of battery, I can pedal it that far, no problem. Hey buddy, how's it going? I'm not going to stay on 59 highway. I'm just going to go up here past this person and I'm going to get back over onto the sidewalk. It's a pretty busy road. Whew, I'm burning. Ride sidewalks as long as I can. It's only about 2 blocks so I can get off onto the side road. I get back home, I put this bike on charge. I just checked it before I left, had like 5 bars, so I thought, well, I'll get something out of it. I've never read it completely dead, but I have gotten over 30 miles on this thing on a full charge in one ride. It was an all-day thing up north at Slaughter Pen. It was so much fun. A good friend of mine, Josh Boudreau, rented an e-bike, and we went to Slaughter Pen and then over to Kohler, and we just laughed and laughed and laughed. It was so much fun. Boy, it's such a beautiful day. It almost feels spring again. It's in the 60s this morning, probably a little warmer than that now, but got a nice little wind. I'm not really sweating too bad. So I can get back on the sidewalk right here. Get down a couple of gears, get rolling again. My wife and I sometimes comes to this neighborhood and parks, and we walk and get a couple of miles in the evenings. It's a great quiet place to do that. Really nice little neighborhood. We'll cut down this road too. Let's make the block and come back out, and make the block, come back out until I'm almost home. Going downhill means I got to go back up. I forgot to set my Strava to see how many miles I rode. My smartwatch might have picked it up. I didn't tell it to. We'll see if it does or not. All right, guys, hey, thanks for coming along with me on this little urban ride. I know this isn't something I typically do on this channel, but I went to the doctor and had some blood work done and stuff, and they're like, I need to probably lose a few pounds and get a couple things in order with my diet. So I decided that it was time for a lifestyle change and try to get some weight off. And I got these mountain bikes laying around, and I love riding bikes, and so I thought, well, I'll just incorporate that back into my life and start trying to burn some fat. So anyway, hey guys, thanks for coming along with me. If you hadn't already, hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up and share. Guys, you know I love you. I'll see you on the flip side. And remember, not all who wanders is lost.